Hey, it's the Byers County Pet Project here at the Macon County Animal Control and Care Center. And this little squirt is Quentin. Quentin is a 2-month-old little boy, and he's kind of a medium here. He's not.
He will be, yes. He's right now he's fuzzy, and he'll grow up to be a medium hair kitty. Something that's unusual about him, little kitties of that age are so rambunctious. He loves to be held, and he loves to be held like a doll baby.
He does. I was holding him, and then he likes to have his neck rubbed, the back of his neck. Oh, yes.
Exactly.
Just like that.
And it is, he's absolutely adorable. There are a lot of kittens here right now, which is unusual.
That
This
is
time of
unusual.
year, there are usually not so many kittens, but it was an unusual weather-wise this year, so it had an effect on the kittens. We didn't have the usual spring rush, and it was more in the late summer and the fall, so.
Well, with all the kittens, it's really a good time to kind of talk about the Home for the Holidays fostering program. It's a great program that the shelter does where you can come in, you can, with an approved application, take home one of the pets. You can, one of the kittens, maybe one of the puppies, one of the dogs, and you can keep them.
Or more than one.
Or more than one, and you can keep them in your home until January, is it 1st or 10th? Keep them until January 10th, see how they work in your family, and if you decide to adopt them at that time, it's only half price, so it's about what, like $46.50 or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we send you home with basic supplies to get you going. And at any point during that time, in fact, somebody left the other day with an animal to foster, and they were back the very next day and said, "Oh, we're not waiting until January 10th. This is a done deal." So anytime in that period, you can come in and adopt the animal, and that will be, of course, the same as any other animal that goes out for adoption. The animal will be spay, neuter, and all his or her shots, microchips, health checked, feline leukemia tested, heartworm tested, and they'll be
ready to go.
Ready to be your pet.
Well, you definitely want to get down here and ask about Quentin. He's so adorable.
And he's in the kitten colony with a lot of other kittens.
Yes, so you can come in and check him out. Maybe take home one, maybe two, maybe three, and he's on the runs. Come down here and ask about Quentin today. Hey, it's the Byers Company Pet Project here, still at the Macon County Animal Control and Care Center, and this is Jennifer.
This is Jennifer. Jennifer's a beagle, and she was found as a stray in September.
She obviously had a home though, because she's very social.
She's
and very
so sweet. And she would be an ideal pet for a family who wants a dog that isn't going to require a lot of running around outside, and with it getting colder, if somebody didn't want to have to take a dog for long walks every 8 times a day or whatever, she'd be great. And with the Home for the Holidays fostering program, if you're considering a pet, maybe your parents are maybe considering a pet, she'd be a great one to take home for a trial basis and see how she worked out. She doesn't require a lot.
No, she doesn't.
She just
She's an
wants
older
to be
dog. I
loved.
think they estimate probably between 8 and 9, somewhere around
8,
there.
9 years old.
She's very sweet.
But
Very sweet. Very
But she has a
calm.
lot of pep.
She does, and I was kind of surprised when we took her off the leash. She was very excited.
Yeah,
wanted to play and
she's
everything
so sweet.
She really is. She'd be really an ideal dog for any family, and like you said, somebody that
she'd be
maybe
good.
doesn't want to get out this cold
Right.
winter.
Yeah, she would be, I think she would be great. There are volunteers who don't go outside with the dogs, who spend time in the lobby, and she's the favorite for that, because she's content to just sit and be cuddled by somebody. So if it's getting cold, if you want to spend time on the couch watching football, but you want a canine companion,
And Jennifer's your girl.
this is your girl.
And I love these ears. I'm a sucker for the
And
floppy
she's
ears.
sweet. I think that she would, if we could pick an ideal home for her, I think it would be with older people or with somebody who's maybe alone and is thinking of a pet, but they don't want to go through all the puppy nonsense.
Yeah.
Or even
Yeah, she's past all that.
a 3 or 4-year-old dog that requires a lot of activity. She'd be great. Take Jennifer home and foster her for the holidays
And
see
again,
how it works.
you can foster her through January 10th. If you decide to adopt Jennifer by that time, you can adopt her for half price. Of course, any time in there, I think the half price applies.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's around $46. That would include her wellness exam, her vaccines, her microchip, everything. So she'd be ready to go to a home. So you want to get down here for the Home for the Holidays and ask about Jennifer.